Madge Sokol, man. Madge, where you at? Madge, where you at? Come on, Madge. Come on, baby, do your thing, girl. Do your thing, do your thing, do your thing.
Okay, screw that. How are you guys doing tonight? That's great. I've really been backstage, and there's a lot of great talent tonight. We give it up for all the great comedians that we've had tonight. You've done a really great job being here in Birmingham, Alabama. How many of you guys are from Birmingham? You got a lot? It's a really great city. I moved here just a few years ago, and in moving to a city, there's a few things you have to get used to, and one of them was place names. Because when I first moved here, I picked up the newspaper and read the headline that said, "Moody police officer killed." And I was thinking, you know, I don't think this is time for a judgment call. Right? And then someone had to explain to me that Moody was in fact a town that was just east of here. And but it didn't really help much because a friend of mine called me up on the phone, my friend Linda, and said, "Hey, do you want to go see my daughter play with the softball with the Moody Children's Association?" And I'm like, "The Moody Children's Association? You give these little brats bats?" I want to know who sponsors the Moody Children's Association. Pharmaceutical companies? Do they play people like the Pinson Valley Prozacs? You know, I hear the Adderall, the Adamsville Adderall girls are just unstoppable. But I went anyway. It was a really enjoyable time because my friend Linda, she's a dietitian, and she's helping me out with my New Year's resolutions. Because, see, I started way back in September with my New Year's resolutions because, well, I don't want to ever go into the holidays with any regrets about overindulgence. So I start early. And, of course, denial like mine also requires a particular amount of planning. Because if I don't, I might actually figure something out about myself that I don't want to know, and that is not going to happen. Let me tell you guys, if you're anything like me. But it's really tough, so this year I decided to go see a doctor, see if there was anything he could do for me, and he gave me this little bag of pills, and I look on it, and they have these side effects of this litany of complications that exacerbate anything that I already had. It was like, well, Ms. Sokol, while taking fat ass effects, you might encounter a sudden tightening of clothing and slight social discomfort when meeting old friends. Yeah, right. Thank you very much. I'll take 2 of those. I've got a class reunion coming up. But seriously, it's really tough to try to turn over a new leaf these days when everything that's consumable out there has been test marketed to make it so that it will go past any sense of satisfaction that you have. You guys get what I'm saying? I mean, it's true. And I think that we should demand more from the great minds of our country. So a revolution would be a great thing to have, and demand that they do more for us instead of like try to figure out how to cram 3,000 calories into a 99-cent hamburger. We need to talk to our businessmen, America. We need to talk to our marketing people. We need to talk to our scientists. They need to come up with practical products that help us become better. And I think they can do that. I've got a few suggestions for right now. They need to come up with a diet pill that has a side effect that causes you to taste a big juicy steak in your mouth every time you exercise. I think that would make the exercise more. I think Bowflex needs to come up with a machine that replicates the twist of a computer chair. Maybe one of those stretching motions like you're reaching for your mouse. I think that would be really great. And finally, what I think our revolution needs is we need to have a company sort of like Archer's Daniel Midland or one of those to bioengineer something that we can eat and just gorge ourselves on and never get fat. Something like an addictive carrot. Okay? Yeah, and you might think, well, isn't that sort of counterintuitive? Because isn't that going against? But no, that's exactly what the revolution needs. We need to have our society get to a point to where we have skinny, orange-tinted motherfuckers standing outside of grocery stores harassing people for produce. Then we will have it. Thank you very much.